everybody. This is Hayley Hobson. I wrote a blog a couple weeks ago about paying people to do things that are, I'm going to say it bluntly, not worth your time. And I don't mean that they're not tasks that are not worth anybody's time. What I mean is they are tasks that you could actually hire out so that you could spend your quality time doing things that are going to bring commissionable or income into your existing business. So what I mean by that is we all get really busy, right? And especially as moms, as momtrepreneurs, as I like to call it, we do a lot of things like clean our houses, make our beds, do our laundries, clean our floors, cook, that are tasks that we could possibly pay somebody less to do than is more than our commissionable hourly rate, our commissionable hourly rate. So what I mean by that is, like, let's just say, what are you worth, right? What I mean is that, do you get paid $100 an hour to do something? Do you get paid $50 an hour to do something? Do you get paid $500 an hour to do something? And the way that you figure that out is figure out what your annual salary is that you're paying yourself or that you're getting paid, and divide that by the amount of weeks that you're working in a year and the amount of hours that you're spending working during those weeks, right? So I'm just gonna go out there on a huge limb and just say, because I figured this out one time when I was hoping to make $1 million a year, I said, well, if I'm gonna be making $1 million a year and I'm gonna be working X amount of weeks and I'm gonna be working 40 hours a week, my hourly rate is $500 an hour. So if there's any task out there that is not, that I can't pay somebody else, that I can pay somebody else to do that's less than $500 an hour, I shouldn't be doing it, because I can spend my time growing my business, which is what's making me $500 an hour. Does that make sense? And I'm not saying that you have to be making $500 to do that. I was just saying that this is a dream one day, and I wanted to put that out there and then figure out what I could hire out. It was a conversation I was having with my husband. So let's just say that you're making $50 an hour, but like one of the things that you have to do every single day is walk your dog. But you could pay somebody an hour a day, right, to walk your dog for $10. Well, if you're getting paid $50 an hour and that 1 hour that you're walking your dog could actually bring you $50, even if it's not the actual client that's coming into your office or coming into your place, but it's actual work that leads you to be making $50 an hour, then that's a task that you should be hiring out. And it's really hard when we start businesses because we want to do everything at first because we don't want to pay anybody, right? I mean, I was like that too. I was doing everything. I was like the woman of all trades, working 80 hours a week. It was nuts. And then I finally figured out that if I could pay somebody to do a little bit of my marketing, and pay somebody to do a little bit of my office admin, and pay somebody to do a little bit of the cleaning of my house, then I would have more time to spend focusing on my business. And guess what? Even though I hated spending the money to pay people, my business exploded, which is what then eventually brought more money into my pocket, and then paying those people wasn't even a problem, right? So we have to really look at the long-term plan, and we have to really look at the vision and figure out, what can we invest now? Sometimes it's time, a lot of time it's money. What can we invest in our businesses now so that we can bring more money, more commissions into our businesses long term? And I know that's super scary, but I want you guys to think about it. And I want you guys to come over to the blog and check out the blog that I wrote on this, because I think it's a really great topic and I'd like to open it up for discussion. Thank you guys as always, and I'll see you online.